Hello guys, this is DC Trader for another market review for today, October 28th, one of the last few days before the month of November. And take a look at this, guys. What happened to our futures market in the US? It's another bloody day, another red day here. But remember guys what I told you yesterday? Actually we thought this was a support area, and I was thinking this will hold. And what happened today? It just slid through. And what happened is, when it slides through, right, and it came back, and then people sold it again, right? So basically what happens is, what the market does is that buyers here that weren't able to get out this area, right, push it back just enough for them to get out, then that's why the market falls again, right? So that's the trend of the markets, right? So okay, so also if you take a look at this, we know this was the second entry from this area here, and now our reset count is another reset because it went lower to the previous low of 355.94. Okay, so let's go to the Philippine market and let's check it out. Alright, so what happened to our Philippine market today? I thought that it would have a continuation to the upside, but today we had some breaks. You know, we gotta put some stops here. And what happened here is that, remember, this was Tuesday, right? And it actually closed here, and then I was thinking there was some continuation, but it turned out to be a range day, another sort of a accumulation area here, which we're not sure what happened. And yesterday's review, I said that this area here, as long as they don't go below this area, they still have a tendency to go up. And today it just stops there. So we know that there are buyers in this area here. Now the issue is that, will these buyers push the market up, right? Let's give them another round of applause to give them some boost. Alright, so let's hope tomorrow we will have some market boosting up, right? But if not, then this may definitely fill this gap, guys. But anyway, let's see tomorrow. But other than that, our market still is basing on the reset count from this area here. We're still on the second entry to the short, and the reset count of the long is 0. We did not break any previous high yet. So other than that, that's for this market. And the next market that we're gonna be discussing is AC Energy. AC Energy, guys, take a look at this. Actually, I'm quite happy with this market today. I know, guys, I know sometimes this stuff, but take a look at this, guys. What happened, right? You see this 370, right? And it's so important to the market. And what happened today, right? Take a look at this. The 370 is around here. Let me make that arrow there. Take a look at that, right? It came there, went down a bit, right? And then flew up. Now today, what happened today? The market had a continuation, and these sellers here, guys, take a look at these sellers. These sellers are trying to push the market down, right? At exactly 393, they push the market. They push the market again. Now, if tomorrow this does not break, guys, 382, let's mark this area here. If this does not break, definitely they are eyeing above 393, and that's a very Nice try, guys. Now, if they go below here, let's take a look at 370 again. Because if they break out 393, then we know these sellers are not here anymore, right? We just don't want them to go back to this area here. So now they can still continue to their journey. For their major goal is 410. 410 for this stock. Alright, so what's the next stock, guys? The next stock, guys, is Ali, Ayala Land. And what happened to Ayala Land, guys? Let's take a look at it. Basically, I was thinking that Ayala Land had some push upside in the market, but today it opened, dropped down, and again, this particular area, again, this looks like a range, right? And then although it's trying to, these area here, buyers are trying to defend this particular area, the one that I mark here, and they're trying to buy it again in this area too. So let's see if this area holds, and if this area holds, which also coincides as the second entry, although today it dropped a bit. So let's hope they don't go below this area of 350. If they don't go below 350, guys, you know they're eyeing above 34.50. So that's for this stock, and let's hope that these guys can make it. And what happened to my favorite BDO? BDO, guys. Now let's take a look at the bigger picture for BDO. And again, guys, what happened? BDO, right? Remember this 93.50 that I told you guys that is so important, that I understand that the sellers are joining in. What happened today? It opened here, went back to retest 93.50. And you know who joined the crowd again? Another group of sellers. Oh, come on, sellers. It's not so exciting, but take a look at this. Let's take a look at this on the bigger picture using the 5-minute area. So we know sellers here weren't able to get out, push the market down, reach 93.50, join the group. Today it went up. Now then the same group of people tried to push the market down. Now, okay, this does not mean that tomorrow it can push the market a little bit lower, which I'm trying to eye at 90.55. But if this tomorrow suddenly there's a change of air or weather, if this goes up and above and push the market here, make sure 93.50 there's no more sellers and all buyers, then we are ready to go back up to 93.31. Alright, so let's see for this particular stock. Other than that, this stock may look like, if you take a look at the trend line there, they may have some bearishness. So let's take a look at what happened to 90.55, and you know there's also a moving average, right? 90.55, where did I get that number? Over here. I use this one, I minimize this, actually I put it below here, and that's where I get the number, right? Okay, so what's the next stock? The next stock is one of my new favorite, Converge. Alrighty, guys, let's take a look at Converge here. Again, we're having some. Okay, so for Converge, guys, what happened today? It is what you call a inside bar, which is it's not above this high, it's not below this high, it's just inside. Now let's take a look at it on the 5 minutes. Now before we take a look at the 5 minutes, let's do a flashback. Alrighty, let's open our flashback screen. Let's take a look at it. I think it's this one. And let's play. Bulls, the first day, it dropped down, right? Now buyers answered, and this was the price that I was telling you guys that I was concentrating, 1560 and 15. But today what would happen is it opened and just shoot below 15. No, didn't even try to hold. So that means that there's more sellers to this market. Although today they're trying to go up though, but it feels like there's still more sellers going to sell tomorrow. Now I'm just gonna be waiting, see here, and if it goes up, guys, I'll be taking a look at this area 15. What happens, right? Because this could be buyers who bought here may want to exit here, and this could push the market again down, right? So let's just wait and see for this particular stop.
End of flashback.
Alright guys, let's take a look back to our charts here and what happened today, guys. Actually, I guess these Converge guys are listening to me. Just joking, guys. I know it's a bad joke, guys. I know. But anyway, take a look at this closer, right? I'll give you a little bit understanding on how trading, right, works, right? You remember these guys drop here, so which means these guys exited out, or some of them did not. So when the market drops so hard, what do? They would try to do a Fibonacci. Oops. Right? And what happens is the sellers, the buyers here would try to calculate when will they buy again. So that's what happened is they do a 100%, and what happened? They started buying back at 13.24. You know that, right? And then what happened? Sellers again tried to sold off, right? But what happened today? Who answered back? Buyers did a continuation. And what happened is when they reached this one to their break-even point, buyers who bought here also bought here, and this position they had break even. This position, what do you think, guys? They made some money, right? So that's how they would do an average in, and in return, that's why there's more range day than trend days. So what happened to the market? It went down. Now tomorrow, if it does not go below this particular area, then you know that there is more buyers now trying to enter to this range area here. And if it can break out and does not come back to this area here, then you know they're trying to eye above 1682. So that's for this market. So now let's take a look at the next market, which is another telecom guy, DITO. Now for DITO, guys, let's take a look. Now DITO looks like a photocopy of Converge. Now I know this sounds, it's like, you know, having a lot of good days going up. Suddenly what happens is it takes a hold. So we are now having a sort of like a accumulation area. The market dropped, right? And I was telling you guys that I'm looking for this area here. If this does not break, right, then you know there's more to the upside. But what happened today? They did a continuation, but this was so important to the traders. That's why when it go up here, it goes straight. Now what happened is it stopped at this particular area. Why? The break-even people here who had break-even, they sold off. They know they made a mistake. That's why it went down here, right? So of course, another of my technique, guys, here is Take a look at this. Buyers, right? Then what happened is you bring it down, and when do buyers again come in? Buyers will come in another 100%, right? They're trying to come in again around this area, right? And they will release again there. So the same principle, guys. This particular area, you bring it down, and this is where you will find another group of buyers who wants to bring this market. Take a look at that, guys. 78.6 going up, right? These guys looks like they're like computer guys. And if you take a look at on the bigger picture for this particular stock, let's see where we are. We are still on a range, guys, right? Although we are not advancing, but let's see tomorrow. Okay, that's for Dito. And the next stock, guys, is one of my favorite, FGEN. FGEN. Alright, but before we begin, let's take a look a little bit flashback on memory lane. So flashback for FGEN. I said this could be an accumulation, but we don't know yet the direction. It feels like they still want to go up. By taking a look at this, the market went down, could not reach below this particular area, which is, where is 2550? 2550 is around here, and then the market push up. Now I have a feeling they may want to go back here to 27 again. Now as long as they don't go back to 2050, and they could go up here, which means if you put an arrow there, as long as they do like that, go back down, remove all of these sellers out, give them a, and then go up, then we're ready. If not, then there may be some baggage around this area that could pull this market down.
End of flashback.
Alright, guys, but what happened today, guys? What happened today? Ooh, look at that! Like a rocket ship. Look at that, guys. I was thinking they would go up, test this area first, this floor, and went up. I never realized they just shoot up like a rocket ship, zoom to the upside. And I was thinking, okay, all right, for this particular stock, let's make this one a little bit of a squishy. I was thinking that this stock will just only reach around 28, and I never expected it just zoomed this area out, killed all the sellers here, give them a, all these people out here, and jump up. Wow, that is one hell of a market there, guys. Now take a look at this, guys. So what am I doing right now here? I am doing a fib, right? A Fibonacci from this area back down. Sellers here, sellers here, sellers here weren't able to get out. So now they're trying to slowly move in where? Take a look at this, guys. I just copied this, put it above, and lo and behold, this area again. What do you think happened here? Sellers are trying to go in, and where's their target? Maybe this area here, maybe this area, so they can get out, right? But if the market is so strong, if they cannot get out, then they'll be sweating, and this could still go up and up. But we're just gonna be a little bit cautious on this area here, all right, because they weren't able to get out. That's the reason why. All right, so now let's go to the next stock. It's HLCM. Now HLCM, guys, let's do a little of my favorite
Flashback.
all right, now for HLCM, 5 sardines. But anyway, I know it's a bad joke, guys. But anyway, at least I still tried my best there to make you guys laugh. But in this particular area, guys, that if this particular area holds, which I hope they do, they may want to retest these two areas above. Now, if they don't hold tomorrow, it suddenly jumped down, then this has a tendency to go down. I know, but let's hope that these bulls.
End of flashback.
Alright guys, let's go back to the 5-minute chart and take a look at what happened today. Okay, so as I told you guys that these areas, this particular stock always remembers its previous support and resistance, and you take a look at this 555 and it holds. What happened to the market? It's like a floor here. Today it went up, and where did it retest? It went above, tried to check the floor if there is a floor of 571, giving these sellers a chance to get out, and let's hope they did finish to get out, you know. And if they do, what will happen is tomorrow this will go to the next level and maybe bouncing here before it goes up. So let's hope that this particular stock has the guts to go up. Now, it also coincides with our channel here going S0 here, this particular area, and today this is our first entry to the long side, and their target definitely is around 6 pesos. So let's hope this market can continue to go up, and then basically we'll put again the other Fibonacci, which is from here to here. Alright, so what's the next stock that we're gonna be discussing is JFC. Now what happened to JFC today, guys? Now for JFC, right, now although it is hitting the brakes really hard, but remember this particular area, it did not still retest. And now what happened today, it did not try to retest, slowly going up. Now this could mean that if this does not retest this area, what will happen is it will go above 179.17. Alright, so let's see. So that's about for this stock, but this stock, take a look at it. If you look at it on the farther view, this looks like another accumulation range day, you know, and we're not so sure which direction, but remember FGEN, guys, this looks like a accumulation thing, and what happened? The distribution is going up. So we're not yet sure for JFC. Now JFC on the bigger picture, right, on the daily picture, you know, this is the first entry long from this reset. Now this is also the second entry short this area. So if this does not go below here, you know where's its target? Above here. So that's about this for this particular stock. Now let's go to MBT, Metro Bank, and look at today with Metro Bank, guys. Metro Bank, before we do that, let's take a look a little bit flashback on memory lane.
Flashback.
Alright, for MBT, let's listen to this. Now, sellers who did not make a retest here is trying to push the market down. Right? So their goal is actually below 41.50. Now will they be able to make it? We're not sure, right? But if they cannot make it here, then you know they're going back above almost 42.84. Now, did they reach their target, guys? Now let's make this one a little
End of flashback.
So let's go back, guys, to our screen. So what happened today with Metro Bank, right? So Metro Bank today, basically it went up today. If Actually, it almost tried to retest 41.51, but it could not. What happened? There's a continuation. Buyers are buying it all over here and trying to push it up. Now, did they reach their target yet? Not yet. So there's still some bullishness for this stock. Now, I think if they cannot go back here, then they know they're gonna get these guys out of here. All right. So what's the next stock that we're gonna be discussing? It is MM. Alright, so what happened to MM, guys? So for MM, right? What did I tell you? Now, 330 is very important for these particular stock, and it just drops down. And as long as it does not break this trend line, it's gonna reach above what number again? 351. Alright, take a look at that, guys. Now it's trying to, sellers here are getting antsy. They're trying to push the market down. Now, does this market has an upside to 364? Maybe, as long as it does not go below which area? 347. And if you take a look at this 347, where is it? Oops, sorry about that again, guys. You know, my mouse is a little bit of excited with. Take a look at that. See, there's also a number there, 345, 347. As long as it does not go below here, they're gonna reach their target of 361. All right, go, 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 MM, go, 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 and show these guys who is boss. Now, PGOLD, guys, PGOLD. Alright, what happened to PGOLD today, guys? Did we reach another higher high or a lower low? Okay, PGOLD is definitely not giving us the gold. I know, guys, I know, bad joke, bad joke. But anyway, PGOLD, guys, what happened? So let's take a look at PGOLD, right? As I was saying to you guys, that there are definitely buyers around this particular area, and today what happened? It just stops this particular area and someone is buying, right? Now, although I hope tomorrow it does not go below this particular area, and if it does not go below this particular area, we may have a chance to go above 551. If we can go above 51 and maintain there, definitely we are eyeing for this particular area. Remember where we put our areas of resistance? There will be our new, or where a lot of orders, a lot of sell orders or buy orders around this area. So I feel that if the market cannot push it down to 42 tomorrow, then we may have an upside here. And that's the only hope I got for PGOLD. PGOLD, please show us the gold. Alright. Okay, so what's the next stock that we're going to be discussing? The next stock we're going to be discussing is SECB. SECB, what happened to you, SECB, today? Now, let's take a look at SECB. For Security Bank, guys, remember what I said, that you know this particular area, you know buyers are here, right? Now, does that mean that they will buy in this area for sure? We don't know yet, right? Take a look at what happened to the S&P 500, right? It could just drop here and then retest, then go back down. Now, the good thing today, there's some positive side today, is that the market opened and tried to go up. Now, they weren't able to break this resistance level here. They tried. Now, I hope tomorrow they can push back above 100 and maintain there, right? What I'm saying maintain is basically stay above this area and never to go back, then they have a chance to go 101. If tomorrow they cannot go back here and go straight down, then I am eyeing to take a look at what happened to this zone here. Actually, this zone 96.50 to 95. That's the zone that I'm looking at. Other than that, SECB is still on target. Now for tech, what happened to you today? Tech doesn't really give me so much excitement. You know why? For this particular stock, guys, there is still some sellers that are still pushing the market. Although today it touches this particular trend line and tried to go up, it did not reach 534. But still, take a look at that, guys. That is a sad looking chart. Look at that. To Monday and close there, Tuesday and Wednesday, although it's kind of slowing down, but still, guys, let's hope that this particular area can hold, and then we can start to go up tomorrow to these areas here of resistance before, or even go above 6 pesos, right? So that's really about it for this particular stock, and hope you guys that you find this video, this YouTube channel very educational, and you know all of these stocks are educational for me. And the reason why I like to repeat the same stocks day by day is to build a story, to build you from reading the market slowly. And you know that price action is a language, it's just like a dialect. Once we understand how to read price action, then we can anticipate the market. So I hope you guys like and subscribe this channel to give me support. And for those who did, thank you very much. And for those who gave time to watch, again, another thank you, and God bless. And take care for another market review tomorrow. Thank you very much and good night.